I'm generally a believer that the best way to understand general phenomena like how does the court operate, how do the 9 justices work to put together a coalition is to actually look at specific examples. So what this course does is it picks 4 or 5 cases that are actually on the Supreme Court's docket for the current term and looks at the real arguments being made in the case, where the court has already heard an oral argument about it. We listen to the audio of the oral argument, and the idea is it puts the students in the perspective of the justices, trying to figure out how do we deal with all these complicated issues. People's perceptions of what an issue is about, socially and politically, is often very different than the way that it gets argued out in court. A perfect example of that phenomenon is the Masterpiece Cake case, the case that most people thought was about a basic fight between the right of a cake baker to refuse to violate his religious views by giving a cake to a same-sex couple versus their right not to be discriminated. People thought that this was going to be a big face-off between free exercise of religion on the one hand and anti-discrimination on the other. And yet, my students found out that the arguments were about freedom of speech and compelled speech, this sort of off the beaten path doctrine. So I really look forward to having you in this class so that we can explore together the complex way in which the law, politics, and social phenomena come together in the crucible of Supreme Court decision making.